everyone. So today in Sweden is the name day of Joakim, who is my boyfriend's name, and my name is Kimberly. And it's not really a Swedish name, but I consider Joakim as like my name day because there's a Kim in it. And I said to Jocke actually, or he said to me this morning, "Hey, it's your name day today." And I was like, "Is it?" And he was like, "Yeah, Kim. Well, we don't really have Kimberly, but we have Kim and Joakim." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I thought today I would make a video to explain a little bit about what the name day in Sweden is, and yeah, just talk about it a little bit and just, enjoy my Swedishness, because, I love this country. I know I say that like 1,000 times. I also have, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. I have a little bowl of marshmallow chickens. Yum, yum, yum. Because it's actually coming up to be Easter soon. And so like all the Easter eggs and like foam chickens and foam eggs and foam bunnies are all being sold, and so much, all the good candy is coming out. And like you can buy cardboard eggs. I will actually do a video explaining a little bit more about Swedish Easter, what we call påsk. So that will be a thing too. I'm gonna make a channel, like, or what do you call it? Like a playlist of like my Sweden videos, and then my gaming stuff is separate. And yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the name day. So I did a little research, and from what I can see, the name day is something that's been in Sweden since like the 1700s. So it's been around for a couple hundreds of years, But I'm reading from Wiki because I couldn't find any like direct history pages to read from. But I'm going to read from here what the information says. From the 18th century onwards, names used by the royal family were introduced to Swedish list of name days, followed by other common names. This much I know, actually. It's kind of a tradition thing to name your firstborn after the king, or at least have the king's name in your firstborn's name. If he's a son or a daughter or somewhat, his middle names are like at the front of his name, and it's the king's name that he took is Gustav. So yeah. But let's see. The monopoly on almanacs held by the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences expired in 1972, and so did the official name day list. Competing name day lists began to emerge, but the official list was still in general use until 1986. So, this list of names has been something that's been changing over the years. There are more modern names. I know that they actually update it every 15 years. Let's see, name days in Sweden. This is the old Swedish name day calendar, and I'll post a link below. You can actually see the different names. Some of them are amazing. I love Swedish names. They're so different to like English names, and like American names and Irish names. They're so different. Like there's one here, Torbjörn, Ebba, Tora, Ferdinand, Ambrosius, Nanna, Wilhelm, Ingemund, Otto, Svea, what else we got here? Erland. My teacher is called Erland. Hey. Fabian, Agnes, Emilia, Erika, Botilda, Gunilla, Gunhild, Joakim. That today, the 20th of March. One of my favorite names, I think, has to be Gunilla. I love it. It's such a cool name. It's so old-fashioned. But anyway, let's see. Where was I reading? Where's my source? I think it's here. A names day is actually a tradition in lots of countries. Bulgaria, Croatia, Ukraine. And it kind of originated with the Christian calendar of saints. Believers named after a saint would celebrate the saint's feast day. Now, in Sweden, there isn't a direct connection to Christianity at all. It's been a tradition since the Middle Ages. And this whole thing started because the church wanted people to celebrate the name days instead of birthdays, which they viewed as a pagan tradition. Interesting, right? That's really cool. So it's kind of like a second birthday here. And it's really common that people actually do celebrate it. I guess maybe they'll take some cake or like some special sweet bread or something, just something a little bit different for your name day. So that's really something awesome. Let's see. There's a page I'm reading from here, and he says how this tradition arrived in Sweden is unclear, which I've come to find as well. I can't find like how it came, other than like the churches celebrating the saint days. Whatever the origin, it's a reason to celebrate, and Swedes love to celebrate. This is true. Swedish people love to celebrate everything, and they don't go half-assed. When a Swede wants to celebrate, it's a fucking party. It's amazing. So yeah, yes, I mean, it's a little, there's a few holes in my information, and it's been a little difficult to find any, like, strong information on this thing, but it's a thing that's been around for hundreds of years, and everyone does it, so today I bought some little chickens that we could eat to celebrate our name day. I blew up my crown, because today I want to be the queen, and Yuka will be the king, because it's our name day. It doesn't fit on my headset, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, it's something very cool. It's very Swedish, if you guys think of it. It's like the Rule 34 of Sweden. If it's a thing, you celebrate it in Sweden. Kind of like. But there is a lot of countries that do this. Greece do it, Germany, Poland, Latvia, Romania, Russia, Scandinavia. During medieval times, name days were of little significance to the Nordic countries, except for the celebration of patron saints, like from the Christians, as we said. For various guilds, a more widespread celebration of name days began in the 17th century in Sweden, at first in the royal court and among aristocracy, but successively also among the general population. The Church of Sweden promoted celebration of name days over birthdays, as the latter was seen as a pagan tradition. Although the name day tradition never gained similar popularity in Denmark and Norway, it's occasionally celebrated. There you go. I will post links below so that you can see yourself and read up and maybe do your own research. And if you find out anything I have missed, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Especially if you're Swedish and watching this, I would love to hear any information you have about the name days or any Swedish traditions, because I like to do a lot of videos about the Swedish traditions here because I think they're awesome. I decided to wear something very, I would call this pretty Scandinavian, like kind of Scandinavian fashion maybe, or just, traditional Swedish clothes. This is what it feels like to me. It's traditional Swedish clothes. These kind of patterns, and I got some funny gloves, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't think there's anything else. I hope you guys can't hear that. I'm sorry. Sometimes we have noisy neighbors. Until next time, guys. GG, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please share, like, and show your friends. That would be awesome. Bye.